Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Irish Furian. Um, I need all of your help, okay? I need your help. I need you to write in the comment section of this particular vid. I need you to think of phrases, statements, or things people say which are demoralizing to the Irish people. What is that? Okay, I'll give you some examples. So, say for the last 20 years, there are many statements that have been put out by the media, by political rhetoric, and it's media rhetoric as well. But statements like the Irish have no culture. The only culture we have is drinking and Gaelic football, which I've addressed in previous videos. Another one would be um, that we were backward and inbred. Okay, okay, now that's like I've heard that said on public Irish television. But sure, weren't we backward and inbred? We're much in a much better place now, you know. So like I'm pausing on that because it's one of the ones that offends me the most. If somebody says to me, "Sure, wasn't Ireland backward and inbred?" Like my mother and my father were a part of that Ireland. Are you telling me that they were backward and inbred? So discounted. Anyway, it's an example. It's an example of how the Irish were constantly hammered at. Another one too is what is an Irish person anyway? You know, it's the attack on identity. Again, I covered this in a previous video. Um, you know, what is Irish identity? Sure, aren't we made up of Normans, Celts, blah 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 blah, Vikings, English invasion, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know, again, easily refuted. They were invasions. They weren't. It wasn't migration. Okay, and also that's who we are. That's our genetic admixture. All right. So, but the point, what I'm saying is that for the last 20, 30 years in Ireland, we've had these demoralizing statements breaking down the Irish spirit to allow for what's happening today. That the Irish people don't see themselves as unified people. What I want all of you to do is, in the comment section, just think of everyday things which you've heard in these kind of situations or these arguments, which demoralizes, you know, demoralize the nation. I'm also going to put a link in the. So this is for a video. It's a new topic, and I want as much input and help from all of you as possible. Okay, because I want to get enough of these statements. Sorry if I'm distracted because I'm just looking out at the road down here and people walking by. So I need to clean my windows as well. So yeah, please think of some like the way to kind of. I always find what's really helpful in these kind of situations is if you reverse it. You know, okay, so those sound like very normal things. Why do they sound normal? They sound normal because that's what's been leveled at us for 20 years. Think of the opposite, okay? The Irish have one of the best cultures in the world, okay? When they went abroad to other nations, they brought with them such a great work ethic. They brought of working with other people, of being helpful, of being empathic, being compassionate with other people, of helping the poor. You know, they were very good Christian people when they went to these other countries. Okay, like why is that not constantly espoused? And this is a great nation. This is a great nation of Irish. You know, the Irish, the ethnic Irish. Because look here, I'm not Chinese. I'm not African. Okay, so I'm Irish, as all the people in this country are. So take another one. What else have we got? We've got. Yeah, the one about Irish food. You know, they say that the one that's been hammered around as well is that Irish food is bland. You know, it's not like it's very tasty. I find it very tasty anyway, and a lot of people do. But I think when they say that Irish food is bland and that we need diversity, you know, other and through diversity in food types, they think we should take all of Pakistan or India in here to improve our cooking and cuisine, you know. But a few restaurants doesn't mean that the entire world has to come here. But um, yeah, so that by saying that Irish food is bland, they're also saying by association Irish genetics are bland. You see how this goes. So again, demoralization, the chipping away of self worth, identity, belief in self, belief in a collective group of the Irish. You see, so if anybody can come up with more of these demoralizing statements, I'd be grateful. Put them down in the comments, and I'll read them. Cheers.